Urgent real-time Bitcoin forecast time. You know, I'm looking at Bitcoin right now, and I'm looking for an excuse. I'm looking for a reason as to why this thing might just keep pumping. I'm looking for a reason to make me bullish right now. Oh, man. And it's really hard to find, but I might have actually found one. I might have actually found one that makes me rethink having sold everything and makes me rethink shorting right now. So let's, for the sake of argument, look at this and go, okay, so we did this a couple years ago, and then we had a bear market, and then we had a dip, and then we did this, and then we just got 3 arrows capitaled, and then we just got FTX'd. Okay, sure. Now, okay, so let's keep going with the bullish scenario, and we're almost up to halfway past. Even though we've got so many shitcoins, really just so many incredibly stupid shitcoins, we're almost halfway back up to the total market cap that we had. What was it? A year and a half, 2 years ago, two and a half years ago or so. Okay. On Bitcoin, we're closer to the 786. Right now, on total market cap, we're close to the 0.5, halfway bounce back or the retrace from top to bottom. So you would think that this is a pretty natural retrace. I mean, this FTX rumor, I'm sorry, the ETF rumor all the way up to the football game, all the way up to Chinese New Year, we haven't had any real major dumps. And so you would think, well, there's probably not a lot of sell volume, so going this high is reasonable as a dead cat bounce. You would think that this could be a dead cat bounce scenario because there's not a lot of sell pressure. But is it? And this is a bullish case scenario, so let me draw this now. Let's zoom out for a second. Let's zoom out and see what happens when we do zoom out. Yeah, it zoomed out too much. Okay, let's just zoom out about this much. And let's get rid of this 50% measurement. And boom, got rid of that. Do you see anything that says that this bounce is just the beginning? Do you see? That's what we're doing. We're looking for something that tells us that this bounce is just the beginning of a new bull trend that's going to make this do this, is what we want to do. You've seen alt caps on MetaMask or Uniswap do this, right? Just flatten the chart because of the next candle. I'm looking for something like this. And I actually found something that's reasonably bullish. I'll draw it for you. Look at what happens if you take the bottoms, literally just take the bottoms, and you connect them to the bottoms. All I'm doing is taking the bottoms and connecting to the bottoms, okay? So this is the trend. This is the bottom trend line. This is the worst case trend line. This is the trend line for the bottoms of the bottoms of everything that we should never go under ever again. And then, boom, we went under it. Boom, we went under it. Boom, we went under it. Boom, wait a second. Are you starting to notice something here? Did you notice something? Let me darken this up so you can see it better. Are you starting to notice something here? This weird trend line that I just haphazardly drew is first of all, perfectly multiple resistance, perfectly multiple PMR. This is an actual thing. This is perfectly multiple resistance and perfectly multiple, look at that, just total PMRs everywhere. Look at that, even this little thing here, and then this, and then this, and then this, and this was a rejection wick. We dumped really, really hard here just before the Super Bowl, and guess what? We just kept pumping into Chinese New Year or past Chinese New Year. What does this look like to you? If you look at it from this perspective, it looks like a triangle, right? But look at it from this perspective. What does it look like to you? You know what this looks like to me? I'll show you. Down here. You see it? I'll show you down here. Looks exactly the same as, let's zoom this up so you can see it better. It looks exactly the same as, right about here. Should we do this? Is this going to work? Doop. Doop. Look at that. Multiple PMRs. Perfect. What was it? Perfect resistance rejections. PRR? PMR? PRM? I forget what it was. Anyway, looks like this line for you're stupidly oversold. You're stupidly oversold. Really? You're going to go under this line? You are really just an idiot. You sold here? This is the you are really an idiot line. You are a confirmed, verifiable moron line. Right here, right here, right here. And whenever you have these, we just tend to go bloop. Actually, we just tend to go bloop. And just smash down everything to where this used to look huge, but now it looks tiny. You see that? And so we basically have the same phenomena here. Basically have the same phenomena going on here. And it looks like this is just a, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, and you're an idiot, and you're an idiot. You're a moron for selling anything under this black line. It looks like we could have, where's the, I can never find the stupid arrow here in TradingView. If we did this, and then this really would be a perfect resistance bounce, perfect resistance flip, PRF, I guess we're just going to call it. I don't remember what I called it a second ago. So this looks like this could be happening like this. And if it is what's happening, then altcoins are going to go 10x from here, 20x, 50x from here. However, I will tell you this though. You know, I'm still not convinced of this, because BlackRock and Fidelity and everybody still has their Bitcoin that they bought 15 years ago. And the powers that be, the elite, made a 2x short Bitcoin futures instrument on CME so they could short Bitcoin. Now, they didn't make it 2 years ago so that they would never use it. They didn't make a 2x shortable Bitcoin instrument so as not to use it, right? And so if you had Bitcoin from 12, 15 years ago that you bought it like $30 each or $100 each, and you're just now shilling Bitcoin to your clients, wouldn't you at least dump your old Bitcoin, depress the price, and then refill and just write it right back up? Dump on your followers, so to speak, dump on your clientele base. That's what all the big guys do. And it just seems reasonable that they would. So what I'm telling you is that this is reasonable. But a big dump before we get here is also reasonable. So yes, what I'm telling you is that going, oh man, I keep losing this. Okay. Going way up is reasonable. But what I'm also telling you is that going way down first before going way up is also reasonable. So what's going to happen today? What's going to happen in the next hour? What's going to happen in the next hour is that altcoins are going to pump, and it looks like you should probably long WorldCoin, Sam Altman's coin. It's been depressed and depressed and depressed, and it's just now forming a perfect inverse head and shoulders. I would get into WorldCoin right now. And also Aptos. Aptos looks like it's ready to explode. So altcoins, you can probably get in there before this dump happens, before we get this dump. Sometime this dump may not happen and this pump may not happen. But what's likely to happen is that altcoins are going to explode, including Aptos and WorldCoin. If anything changes, you're going to need to find out here. ko-fi.com/OTC_Bitcoin. ko-fi.com/OTC_Bitcoin. I think of it as Korean finance. ko-fi is where I tell you in real time whether we go up or down. And you can join any of these rooms. This is for stocks only. This is for all the up and down signals. This is for all the up and down signals with leverage, up to 1000x leverage. So you can make the most money really fast. I'll see you there. And Merry 2024 to you. May all the world's blessings, and may you finally get rich this year.